Wood chips flying, keeping troubles at bay. Epoxy roach clips and creation so smart. Crafting a kingdom all straight from the heart. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammering lies, singing the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay. Shavings on the floor, a beautiful mess. Carving stress away, ain't nothing less. Hands warm, tough, but the spirits are light. Turning and shaping till the stars ignite. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammering lies, singing the pain away. Welcome to the haven where good vibes stay.
Oh hell, where'd it go? Well,
Epoxy drips like a fiery stream. Polished wood gleams like an artist's dream. The hum of creation drowns out the strife. Each piece a little ode to a simpler life. Like and subscribe, come join the breeze. Here in the workshop, the mind feels at ease. Hammering lies, singing the pain away.
well, goodness. Come on.
The haven where good vibes stay.
There, that's
Welcome to the haven
right
where
there.
good vibes stay.
Oh, goodness.
Grumpy's in the lab, wood in the haze. Epoxy drips.
Good morning, good morning.
The craze. Roach clips gleam like trophies in the trade. Lathe hums a melody, a handcrafted serenade. Workshop
Oh,
dreams
let's
where the pain
see.
takes flight. Aliens in the mist dancing through the night. Eyes red rim, but the soul feels light. Join the fellowship, the tribe ignites. Medicated whispers, chronic aches dissolve. Anxiety shattered, the riddles solved. Craft moves like poetry, problems evolve. Therapy in motion, no need to involve. Turning wood to gold, creation don't pause. Grumpy in the zone.
We're gonna
without
jump on and do
applause.
that,
Them sawdust clouds, it's raw.
do a roach clip for sure.
No open flaws. Workshop dreams where the pain takes flight.
We'll have to see how it goes from there.
Dancing through the night. Eyes red rim, but the soul feels light. Join the fellowship, the tribe ignites. Grains align like secrets that harden slow. Epoxy streams like rivers in a steady flow. Medicated bliss where the time moves low. Crafted chaos to the flame we grow.
Well, Let's go. That right there. Let's see, we need that one. We need to get the centers out in the hallway. Where's it at? There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, we're getting there. This move. That move. That right there. Let's see. So. Here right neck. So. Get that close to ready to start here. Sorry about the wiggle wobble, y'all. Here we go. That right there. That right there. Hey, good morning, Radar. Jason started spinning on this clip right here. I got to do something real fast, and we'll be right back at it.
Grumpy in the shop on Lathy, spinning fast, coffee still hot in a dented glass. Ash on the floor, got that morning laugh. Neighbor at the door like you awake at last. Aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town. Laid back sound. Phone on 2%, but the playlist lit. Same hoodie 3 days, we still talking our shit. Mailman side-eye when the smoke drifts past, but time moves slow when the spin's so fast. Whoa, aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town. If the sky cracks open, I'm clocking in. Burnt toast, burnt ends, same old grin. Life in the comments, life in the smoke. Laid back legend in a one-room joke. Hey, aliens come, get grumpy, cosmos bound. Soar from the work made in pain. Stay off the ground, like, subscribe, stick around for another round. Same old couch, same small town.
All right. Sorry about that. Oh, goodness gracious. It is a Monday morning. Don't care too much for the Mondays no more. Mondays and Fridays, I just don't care for. We need them, but I just don't care for them.
Same stool, same chair, same old hoodie with the pain to wear. Phone on the crate, comments roll like a tide. Turn the volume up, let the bad days slide. Woo! Aliens come get grumpy, cosmos bound. Made in pain, but we stay off the ground. Hit like, hit subscribe, just stick around. Laid back vibe when the world too loud.
Oh, let's see what we got. We got some coffee.
Sound, little bit of rage, still peace all around. From the shop to the stars, we roam in this town. Laid back soul, never staying on the ground. Hey,
I'm going to get me some of that dang mushroom coffee here sooner or later. Shit's just expensive. It's supposed to be good for you and help you with your brain fog and all that mess. We'll have to put it to the test and see. Yeah, and I still ain't made me no damn holder over here yet. We do everything in their day but that. Be okay without the mask for a minute. Hey, good morning, brother. How you doing today? Okay. I thought I was talking to now. Might have a little bit. I know the weekend time I kind of get in the days when it's like dazed and confused. The wife or ex-wife or whatever you want to call it, she starts coming home and I start getting weekend. Thought I responded. I responded to two emails. I don't remember. Oh shit. There you go. I got your email. I never responded to your email. I'm sorry. Thought I responded.
These epoxies, Roach clips tight. Baby is lit instant. Smoking medication, sky high flight. What you doing? Ain't good
Right.
night. UV laser beams are just right. Cozy soul, hush
Hey,
your
look, see
eyes.
the squirrel doing that.
Lay
Got
back,
to get out of
take
that.
visions in. Relax and just breathe. Like and
I
subscribe
gotta see
to
how I keep missing it.
Babble.
I thought I was following the system stuff, and the stuff pops up in my trap has already happened, and it's like, ah, I want to watch it happen.
Epoxy body
I got to go get some stamps today myself. I thought I could do a postage, like stamps and all. Well, I thought I could use pirate ships for
like
that.
and subscribe
I went to play with it last night, putting the dress and stuff on there, and marked it as an envelope and stuff, and they're trying to charge me $5 and something. I'm like, oh no, sir, I'll go buy a stamp before I do that. It's because of my noise collect or dust shit. I can't say it straight. The audio is all chippy because of the dust collector going. Let me see. I'm fixing to lose audio altogether, but I'm going to see if I can change something if it'll help.
Workshop whispers, tales of the beyond. Epoxy creations, infinite bond. Roll up reality, spaceships spawned. Chronic pain fades, therapeutic dawn. Workshop whispers, tales of the beyond. Epoxy creations, infinite bond. Roll up reality, spaceships spawned. Chronic pain fades, therapeutic dawn.
Alright, that it's back, but I don't know if it's going to be any better.
Grumpy's epoxy, his roach clips tight.
Second,
The lamp instant height, no fright. Smoking medication, sky high flight. Workshop therapy, chronic pain, good night.
oh heck no, that's way worse. So, yeah, way worse.
Grumpy spun the wood till it morphed out of shape. Lathe humming, hands moving, craft and fate. Epoxy drips, binds bugs in a sculptor's twist. Zen found in the fog, some aliens miss. Eyes bloodshot, medicated, soul kissed. Peace found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pain's a ghost, anxieties dismissed. Light to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss. Shavings fall like dreams cut from the grave. Turning, spinning out of pain. Workshop.
This is a mess. Woo. Now my audio is pegging in the red when I talk on my OBS, so I don't know what I'm change. I know it's a mess with this microphone because I can't adjust any of the settings of the microphone while I'm hooked up. It's better, but it's picking up more of my background noise. Tool noise and everything's gonna get loud. See, I'm over by the lake now, so I don't know if it's really good with my voice or if it's still choppy. It's gotten louder with the dust collector. So that's way louder with the tool noise than it normally is. Gotta love technology.
Chronic pain's a ghost, anxiety's dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss. Shavings fall like dreams cut from the grain. Turning, spinning out of pain. Workshop, whisper secrets only hands know. Therapy in motion, the vibe slow glow. Tools clicking like a metronome sway. Echoes of planets, grumpies out playing away. Red beams of light, spaceship vibes cross. Smoke trails led home, no details lost. Eyes bloodshot, medicated, soul kissed. Peace found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pain's a ghost, anxiety's dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss. Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out here. It's better. I will be able to have my audio clear, but I don't want that vacuum or that dust collector. The tool noise could be too loud. I don't know if this has a difference. Hey, Tim, good morning. All right, don't get in trouble.
Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind. Epoxy roach
Yeah, when it gets completely quiet, I have to unplug my microphone from the computer, plug it back into my phone to adjust settings,
turning junk
and then unplug and go again.
like we just don't care. Eyes lace crimson, medicated haze flows.
Shoot, I got two microphones on right now. This thing comes.
Aliens in the mist, whisper words of
Let's try this. I don't know. Let's see if it gets crazy or what. Hey, Sid. But no, I got both. This microphone comes with two microphones in the pack. You know, you can go stereo or mono or whatever. So I got both microphones on right now, trying to run stereo mode to see if that makes it any better. It's definitely got to get a different whole setup. This one does good, but I guess it could be better. I don't know what it is. Fuck. I know when I first set all this stuff up, it didn't do too bad. And then OBS did an update. I did something one day and changed every dang thing. And I haven't been able to get it back to how it was.
Crafted cures where the resin drips. Epoxy, roach clips, fingertips equipped. Medicated therapy, glow flows thick. Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in smoke, shadows in the air. Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare.
Changed it for me.
Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors roll, hand steady, mind free, this joint's patrol, roach clips bonded, stories to unfold, therapy's the wood grain, the blades our guide, healing and creation is where we reside, pain dressed in smoke, where aliens hide, through the haze we thrive, let fears subside. Medication roll tighter than the bass drum. Creativity sparks where the darkness comes. Shadows in the flicker, pieces succumb. We craft peace in the chaos until we're numb. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air. Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air. Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air. Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare.
I don't know. It is what it is today. I don't think I could be it all. I will have to try to figure it out. I don't know what. Whenever I'm off the lake and everything's turned off, I'll be able to, it won't be as bad. Hey, Ben, I'm wondering. don't know if I get the green tug today or not. If they go to the schedule they did have going on, Mondays and Tuesdays seem to be the day. About the time I try to say, yep, that's going to be the schedule, their days off change. So I don't know. There's bits and with a bit more. Trying to sharpen them up. I need to go into some negative rate.
It's a Monday morning, everybody's just tired from the weekend. My chat's messing with me with my audio, so that's why I'm not trying to talk too much because it's all choppy. Then I was having issues getting my flow going with this stick, so it wasn't working. Now it's cutting, so. But my audio messing with me. See, I start cutting on my sticks and I have no idea what shapes I want to put into them. So having no idea what I want to do to it, then I just don't know where to start. Then I start cutting and it's like I almost keep cutting the same shapes over and over. I got to come out of a way to come out of that. That and coffee. Gotta love the coffee. Guess I put my dust mask on now. It helped. Alright, the audio was choppy. It's gonna get a little worse now till we put the dust mask on. But oh well. Gotta keep them lungs protected. Alright, I need to get a different dust mask. This one, I can feel. I want to go back to one of the damn razors, boot camp, whatever you call them. I want to go back to one of those. They pulled down tighter on my face than the do better. They might help better with this thing big old really huge one. I see. Base camp. That's it. Base camp. Base camp. Grumpy wouldn't have made it through base camp this year. It's hard to do them steers and get them right. I've never messed with soapstone. I've seen some people carve it. It's pretty cool. Let's see, the closest thing that I have that I'm gonna carve that would be salt lamps. Those Himalayan salt lamps. I have one of those that I want to carve on. I've never carved it. I guess I gotta work up the nerve to carve it because I know it's going to be a different material. But we thought about it. Oh goodness, Bill. I'm popping in and out of the zone over here. It's starting to warm up. I think we ain't getting no more cold snaps over here. We getting the cold snaps over here anymore. Whew, that's gonna be crazy. I think that's I don't want to go too much deeper. I don't know where my insert's at. I don't want that wood to come through. Let's see if I can see through it. Right there. We're gonna have to smooth that out with paper. I cut much deeper right there. It's gonna start bringing the insert to the surface, and I don't really want the wood to show. That's why I can't wait to be able to dye and stabilize my blanks to kind of match the wood or the color epoxy better. Then when it does show through, it kind of match and go with it. But right now, if it shows through, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. I am going to leave it like that. I need to find my marker, y'all. That's what we should have put on the list. Was more markers. I probably have a dozen of them out here. They're just scattered all over the place. No, seriously, I only got like two. One's about dead and one works good, and I can't maybe keep up with them. Yeah, it come out good on the color. It's just the dark blue from Let's Resin with a little glow pigment added to it. I normally don't do solid colors, but they wanted a solid blue kind of color for the hitters. So it worked out. Get my little sandpaper bits numbered up. Uh-oh, the drop one. Ooh, there it is. I was gonna say that I'm not gonna be able to find that little piece. But I found it. 400 did not want to play. Well, I'm back and forth trying to get comfortable again in my spot. Yeah, my lathe needs to be up higher. My table needs to be up higher to where I can slide my daggone knees all the way up underneath it. Yeah. They've been getting better with our stuff. They slow. My my postal service is certified snail mail. Because they've been taking this sweet time getting my stuff to me. All right, that's about. Let's see. I want to cut it down just a little bit right there. That's the crazy thing about it, though. The wife and them, they follow all the holidays. They chase the Easter bunny, all that mess. So they was just stuffing damn plastic eggs yesterday for their Easter deal. I say wife. I guess, like I tell y'all, yo, in my brain, she's still my wife. I hate it. I know it's not how it is no more, but I guess until the judge says it's final, we're still married in my head. I guess that's what hurts the most. I haven't been able to let that go. I'm cutting the stick off right here so I don't have the hole stabbing up inside of it. Via burning out a basket. There you go. I like jumping down them damn rabbit holes. So we know I can hippity hop. Oh, I love it. How about it? I'll be the basket case bunny. That's what I can do. Oh, alright, I'm cutting it right there, so I keep shaving it down a little bit. And if I can't get it too small, it's going to break. I need to do my sanding and polishing. This, I need to bring down just a touch smaller, but I think once I sand it, that might bring it down. So we're going to stop and start sanding and polishing and see what happens. Try to try to clean up some of this rusty mess here before we start polishing it up. That epoxy is just static and it sticks to everything. Alright, little better, little better. So that stuff just sticks to everything. It's everywhere. So you make some nice pieces with it. Alright, let's turn this down. Get some more pressure. Just get them thin. where I was wanting to clean it up, but I was afraid I was going to bring the wood out right there. So let's go take some sanding and watch the stick still come through. Larry the lobster. I love lobster. I hadn't had any lobster in a long time. I like taking the lobster tail and grilling them out on the grill. Oh, that is so good. These shapes just make it harder to polish it down. Gotta spend a little more time. Hey, good morning, Robin. How you doing? It's a happy Monday, hopefully. I was sure feeling like yesterday was a Monday. I was ready for her to be gone so bad. I was loading the dishwasher up last night and was like, well, you need your coffee cup for you? She goes, why? I said, well, you take it back with you? She goes, I'm here tomorrow. I said, do what? She says, well, tomorrow I'm working. I said, shit, yep. For some reason I thought she was leaving yesterday. Guess my brain's trying to jump me into that stage of the bullcrap already. Get it over with. I don't know. I'm just ready for this divorce to be over with, girl. Like I said, that band-aid. I guess I was ready to start ripping the band-aid off early. There you go. That'd be the best way to say it, because it feels like I snatch a band-aid off every Monday when she leaves and get all upset all over again. I guess I was just ready to snatch that drinker off yesterday instead of today. That's what I got to do today with the vehicle though while she's here. Is I got to go to the post office and get some stamps. All right, that was just 150. Putting some work in with that piece for me.
Grumpy's at the lace, spin a roach clip tight. Epoxy dreams gleam in the fluorescent light. Workshop therapy, wood chips in the storm. Alien fog rolls, keeping hands warm. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist. Eyes red tinted, chasing moments we missed. Medicated haze, chronic pains take flight. Dust in the beam, lost in vibes all night, all night. Whittle down stress, anxieties dissipate. Late hum whispers sealing off the weight. Workshop altar, sacred dust in the air. Turning broken pieces into things we repair. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist.
Hey, we got crocodiles here in Florida too. Might not be as big and as aggressive as the Australian crocodiles. I'm not sure. But we do have, not up here where I'm at. They're more down South Florida around the Everglades. But we do have native crocodile in Florida.
Grumpy steady hands spin second chance. Drop tunes in, hear the rhythm of the cry. Lost in
I would love to be able to get a tag and go get me an actual gator though. I love alligator meat. When we go to any of the festivals and stuff around here, they'll have fried gator on a stick and a shish kebab. Damn thing, it ain't no more meat than a hot dog. I mean, you get more meat in a hot dog than you get in these shish kebabs, and they sell them $12 to $18 a piece. Excuse me, y'all. Bunch of that epoxy dust got up in my mask or something. But yeah, this stuff's expensive. But yeah, I would love to be able to go get me a whole gator and process that bad boy and put it in the freezer is what I'm trying to say. The tag would be worth it. If it cost me $200 for a tag, if I got me a 6-foot gator, that would be well worth it with the price they charge for the dang meat. And I'm hillbilly enough, I know how to process one out. That wouldn't be a problem. Hi, good morning, Harry. Welcome in. I am working on a medical marijuana roach clip. It will polish up. It will be pretty nice. We're almost at the point of putting the polish and wet sanding and whatnot. I'm slow. I don't rush when I get on the lathe. Lathe work's supposed to be slow and relaxing. Grumpy takes it slow and relaxing. Well, slow. Sometimes it gets stressful. Yeah, my son just dealt with that. He passed a handful of stones a couple of days ago. He thought he had a UTI and he was uncomfortable and hurting and was taking antibiotics and stuff for it. And then a few days later, he started passing stones. It's like, yep, you feel better? He says, yep. I said, there you go. It sucks, but at least they were big enough that he was able to pass and they didn't obstruct anything. Them kidney stones, they don't play. That stuff put me in the ER when I was younger. Had me bowed over. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't do a damn thing. Alright, y'all, cool thing is I get to turn the dang dust collector off here now. In case no way to wet sander. Oh, heck. Run right into my camera mount for my box. Oh.
Epoxy fibers and neon flight. From Roach clips to a lighter case. Every piece, a brand new space. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop.
Excuse me, y'all.
Under UV, the colors ignite.
Feels like I breathed in a chunk of dust.
Anxieties fade like a distant tide. Chronic pain takes a backseat ride. Crafted wonders with the steady hand. Unique treasures from this magic land.
So we got a chunk of something rattling around over here in the dust collector too. Let's see.
Under UV, the colors ignite. Glowing bold through every
Probably time to go empty that bucket.
flick and every shine puts the weight.
You'd be surprised how fast you fill up a 5-gallon bucket with dust and shavings and stuff playing on the lake.
Glowing like dreams he saves. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the
Oh,
colors
excuse me.
ignite. Glowing bold through every night.
It's got a cool flow to it though. I like that shape. Oh hell, just get you a couple of serious concussions. Smack your head real good a few times, and then hell, just when you climb up a ladder a couple of steps, you can get you some good vertigo. Pharmaceuticals have all kind of nasty side effects. That's why I am so avid about trying to stay away from as many pharmaceuticals as I can. I understand some people have no choice. I have no choice on my blood pressure medication and stuff, you know, but
Turning Roach clips into a smoky
I do my damnedest to try to do as much natural and herbal as I can to stay off the pharmaceutical, because I fear that I'm going to be pushed more towards pharmaceutical as I get a little older. I'm not no spring chicken or nothing no more, but I feel with my back, with the degenerative, just and everything, the way it's working and the way my neck's working, you know, I'll end up on pharmaceuticals again before it's over with. But they made me a grouchy person, and so I guess it's just gonna make me a mean old grouchy man when I get old. I hope not, but like I said, I want to do my best to stay away. Hey, good morning, Maddie. I got to go to the post office and get some stamps this morning, and I'll get some stickers and stuff sent out to everybody. I got a couple of runs I have to send out. Hey, good morning, Share Bear.
hands with talent to glide from blocks of wood to treasures anew.
I don't want to be one of them mean old farts. I growed up around them. My mom, she's always worked nursing homes, convalescent centers, retirement centers. She was just a nurse like that the whole time me growing up. And then as I got older, she got out of the nursing aspect of it, become an activities director, and then become an actual facility director for a long time before she retired. But what I'm getting at is I've been around them old grouchy turds and I've been around some of them old turds that's just a joy to be around. And I hope that I grow up and become humble and can deal with my pains, and I'm one of them fun ones to be around. I don't want to be one of them mean old grouchy ones. Yeah, I said it. When I grow up, damn it, I'm still a kid at heart. I'm 49, but I ain't growed up yet. I remember going to this facilities, one of the ones that my mom was activities director at, and they had a ping pong table up there. And there was a couple of the older gentlemen up there loved to play ping pong. And I'd play with them, but I had, I was respectful, I didn't get up there slicing it on them, making it hard for them to play. I made it a challenge. There's one old guy, he'd get mad if you patronized him. He says, "Don't take it easy on me, boy." And so I'd play rough with him a little bit, but me and my friend that was my age, he'd go up there with me sometimes. He played saxophone with me. We'd go up there and do our Christmas carols and stuff with our horns. But we'd play ping pong, when we was both up there. We'd get rowdy sometimes, forgetting we up there around a bunch of people. Ping pong ball bounced across the room. Gentleman's like, "It's over here." So awesome, go to get it. And say, "It's right here." You bend down to get it. He said, "Whop!" He hit you with the cane. There was one old man, every time the ball would come by him, he would catch it and roll it closer to him with his cane and say, "Hey, it's over here." And they'll whop you when you try to get it. He was one of them mean old farts. And then smile the whole time he was doing it, but he was hitting hard.
Magic in the resin where the feelings grow. Welcome to the place where the epoxy flows.
Yeah, good old memories. Them was the days. That's when I played my saxophone the most too. We'd go up there and just play for them people all the time. I did it a lot, practicing for my music and stuff for the concerts in school, and then I also did it a lot just to go up there and have fun. Them people, they loved it. Let's see. Getting my wet sandpaper back out here. I didn't cut no fresh stuff up, but this ain't too bad. I sanded that cedar with it last, so it should be okay for the epoxy. Oh, good. Get my towel. That's what I'll get me one of those Lake Buddies. Get this out of the way. That don't need to get wet.
Lighter cases with a neon spark. Roach clips charting through the dark. Each one surrenders its hidden flare. A secret glow.
All right. Coffee. Where's my coffee? Well, thank you, Maddie. It's gonna polish up real nice. It's gonna have that mica shimmer to it, and then it's got a subtle glow. If y'all saw that one hitter that I made the other day that had that blue, this is the same piece. That piece actually came off this blank. Was gonna do a pin out of it, but I figured no, I want to do a solid colored clip and see how it looks. You're not gonna be able to see the glow on camera now though, it's probably too bright in here. I had to turn the light out in a bit to show it. Yeah, it's too bright for sure. Camera might have picked it up, but I couldn't see it.
It's not just art, it's Grumpy's fight, taming pain with this glowing light. Epoxy alive in the endless flow, a laid back groove you'll never outgrow. Where the epoxy flows and the pain subsides, carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light, Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
Oh, this tool rest is all in my way over here, yo. Don't know why I locked it in over at that angle. Oh, I don't know why it's so much in my way today.
Grumpy's hands
Goodness,
got the midnight
sorry.
touch.
That was like starting to give me anxiety. I don't know why that was bothering me so bad right there this morning.
Peace carved on the UV skies, epoxy dreams where the magic lies.
It's crazy.
Lighter cases with the neon spark, Roach clips charting through the dark. Each one surrenders its hidden flare, a secret glow humming soft in the air. Where the epoxy flows and the pain subsides.
Damn tool rest is just in the way everywhere this morning.
Anxiety melts in the UV light. Grumpy
Thank
keeps
y'all.
carving all through the night. Unique creations that tell no lies. Every twisted
See if we can get it polished down evenly. It's going to be the thing.
the pour of resin whispers calm. Healing hands holding steady balm. It's not just art, it's Grumpy's fire, taming pain with this glowing light. Epoxy alive in the endless flow, a laid back groove
Blank trying to peekaboo through.
where the epoxy flows and the pain subsides, carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light, Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
I say blank, that insert.
Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase, aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling, chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Blade hits wood like Thor in a cycle. Epoxy drip sick, smoother than a vinyl. Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival. Art in the mist, anti-pain revival. Aliens and shadows, tools hiss like steam. Lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic, hands craft the supreme. Epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Brains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive.
Love the sand and the polishing. It takes a minute, but it looks so good. And that mica swirling around is going to be pretty.
Signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling.
Solid color, but it's got that mica, so it's going to have that pearlescent swirl in there. Pearlescent, whatever color you want to call it or word. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you call it. I just know it's going to be pretty. Well, you have a good day, Maddie. I'm sure I'll see you in the live later on.
Dance in the haze, epoxy dreams crafted in fluorescent mazes. Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase. Aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. The spark alive.
My dog is curled up in there with Mama because she won't be able to curl up with her after tonight or this morning. That's one thing too. It's just as aggravating on the dogs, I guess, as it is me. They don't understand when Mama's gone and here and gone and here and gone and here, and they don't know. They just know they miss her. She's gone. Then she comes home. About time she comes home, she's gone again.
Meditators trip, fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Keep the spark alive.
It just sucks. Sucks bad, yo. This damn song. I wish I could have kept the spark alive.
Grumpy turns to laid, the resin spins wild. Epoxy roach clips, creativity compiled. Workshop smells like sawdust dreams. Aliens in the mist, we're chasing light beams. Eyes glazed ruby, medicated haze. Clouds part slow, it's a better phase. Chronic pain dying, anxieties retreat. Workshop therapy where the soul feels complete. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide. Shavings hit the floor, rhythm of the grind. Lathe making magic, crafting peace of mind. Aliens peep through the hazy design. Who knew the Roach clip could shine so fine? Bliss ain't bought, it's a hands-on skill. Drill press steady, bending the will. Epoxy dreams turn chaos to thrill. Workshops the temple, that late night chill. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide.
There you go. Hey, good morning, show. How you doing? We doing all right. Trying to stay out of my damn head. Not working.
Workshops the temple, that late night. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide. Roach clips in the spotlight, taking a stance. UV epoxy, them stars in a jar, pulling in aliens, celestial bizarre. Hands like wizards, art ain't clone. Each piece breathing, got a soul of its own. Therapy in motion, let the shavings drop. Time disappears inside Grumpy's shop. Treasure map, sawdust whispers where the planets overlap. Workshop magic, he be touching the void. Each clip glows deep, humanity employed. Grumpy locked in, world tuned out. Silence so heavy you could hear the ground.
Miss Daisy, this not bad.
Little galaxies holding smokers tight. Roach clips glisten in eternal light. Hands like wizards, art ain't clone. Each piece breathing, got a soul of its own. Motion, let the shavings drop. Time disappears inside Grumpy's shop. Alien visitors peek through the haze. Grumpy shrugs it off while the UV plays. Galactic invitations drilled in his flow. Fiery clips steady with the
Alright, well, time to put some of the good stuff on there. It's gonna have to wait a little bit before I put in the super glue on it, though. That stick's gotta dry.
Might not have much abrasives left in this can. I have wiped out almost every bit of it. Got a new can over here, but I'm sure there's still some good stuff left in this one. A couple more. Ooh, that's going to be finished. I got about probably 2 more roach clips. 2 or 3 more clips that I can polish with what's left in the container. And more in there than what it looks like. It's like that never-ending roll of thread I had. I was right there at the end. Could tell I was at the end, but yeah, I kept pulling more string. It's like, damn. I was like, this will be the last one. I said this will be the last one on that roll, probably for 10, 20 sticks. And I got other polished stuff, but I've never used anything besides the Yorkshire to get this the final polish on something with the epoxy. I used to just sand it, wet sand it real good, and then I would paint it with UV epoxy to get the ultimate gloss back to it, or I would spray it with a polyurethane. And then once I got a hold of this stuff to polish down for the last bit, oh, yes, I talk about it like it's Frank's Red Hots. I put that shit on everything. Because I do. I've messed up and used it on some wood as a final finish when I had no business, because the wood was just too porous, and with this being a white paste, that polish got stuck in the larger pores, you know, and so when you polished it down, you had white bits all over the piece. Well, I'm learning. I said I don't know it all. When that's like this piece is just saturated with the mineral wax and stuff now. Or the mineral oil in the wax, because that's what this is mineral oil, beeswax, and then the micro abrasives. And so I just polish it back and forth, and then I'll rub it out. We'll put one more application of some with the actual abrasives that's still working good on it, and then we'll wipe it dry from there. And then the bottom back here, once I cut it off and sand it, I'll hand polish the bottom right there, and it'll match the rest of it.
my name on the way. It's an intercut kind of night. Let the weight in my chest feel right. Made in pain, but I'm okay. Every hit take the hurt away. If the aliens fly quick, that's fine. They can take grumpy, I'll still shine. 'Cause the art in the ash I lay.
Oh, when they say laughter is the best medicine, they had it right on Monsters Inc. You watch that cartoon where they go through and they had the boogeymans going and scaring the kids and sucking all the power to power the monster city. Well, at the end of it, they found out that laughter was the best power. That's it. Kid laughter, little kids like babies and just the little innocent kids, when they break out them hard belly laughs, oh my goodness, there's nothing better in the world listening to a little kid breaking out a hardcore belly laugh. I mean, that'll take anybody in the worst mood and put you in the best mood there ever was. That's one of the reels. Whenever I'm doom scrolling and I come across the reels with the little babies laughing because the dogs are messing with them or something, the puppies has got the zoomies and the baby sitting there just a chuckling watching it. Oh yeah, I love those videos.
Late going wild, wood spins fast. Creation's a trip, time don't last. Chisel in hand, moments blast. Blocks of timber, future past.
But yeah, with the hardcore belly laughs, I love it.
Hands steady, flow like a river. Carving life, the art it deliver. Workshop vibes, timber shiver. In that space, souls quiver. Power carving, taking shape. From rough logs, creations escape. Sculpting dreams, no red tape. In my world, no cape.
I'm talking about when they losing their breath and just turning red because they're laughing so hard.
Art arrive, carve deep.
My grandson, when he watches some of the old school Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, he'll break out them hard laughs like that. I need to get a better paper towel.
Synchronized spin.
These paper towels are just,
Cut through doubts, let life in. Every grain.
I'm gonna have to go to the store and pick some out myself. Them just ain't soft like I want.
Hands steady, flow like a river. Carving life, the art it deliver. Workshop vibes, timber shiver. In that space, souls quiver.
That's it, that's dry. Oh. Probably just a digital copy these days. That's what somebody said. They says, why are you making all those pins? Nobody writes anymore. I started laughing. I said, because they're fun to do, daggum. I don't care if they write or not. Yes. All right, it's gonna be pretty. Y'all ready to see it being pretty? It's gonna be pretty, I say. We're gonna do it backwards though. Pow. So, oh no, what happened? No light, no light.
Oh man, my flashlight's about dead here, yo. Hold on, y'all. This ain't a working. Let's do this.
In the shop carving anew. New Year's leaf turns bright and true. Hands rough like bark, oh what a view. Wood burning dreams come into view.
I unplugged my phone and plugged in the damn flashlight to charge it to get it brighter, but guess what? I turned off the power switch to the power supply that the flashlight's plugged into. So it ain't getting no brighter. Oh. Technical difficulties this morning, yo. It goes with audio, now lighting. That boy's bright now, but you ain't gonna be able to see it glow. Alright. We will. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We got to do some cable management back here, yo. Definitely need some cable management. Alright, let me get this plugged up. Get it to charging over here. Let that bad boy charge up and we'll look at it being pretty anyway. Got a nice little shimmer to it. Just a solid color. Alright, let's jump over in the box, y'all. Some of this stuff out of the way. Get this out of the way. I need to get some wax. I need to get some WD-40. That's a little better.
Healing his soul with a rhythm and tune. Staying out of his head where the shadows play. He carves away the pain till it melts away. Chronic fades as the
That's got a little extra blue to it right now because I have my the black lights are turned on in the box. So that's giving it a little extra color to it.
community strong. We rise and vibe. Healing flows, carving keeps us alive.
Hey, Scotty 420, what's up? The wet basement. You might be new here, but I'm not new to yours. I jump in yours a lot and watch your videos. I just lurk. I'm quiet. But welcome, thank you. This is a Roach clip that I'm doing right here. I just haven't put the gator on there yet. We did some pipes and one hitters not too long ago. I'll break those out here in just a minute. Do some show and tell. Gotta love some show and tell, right? This is one out of Bird's Eye Maple with a CA finish on there. We did that on the lathe. And then, you know, if you know, you know. Cedar. We did that one out of cedar. Standalones. They work out. And then I like these. I did the lightning bolt burn, the Lichtenberg burn on them. And then those epoxies glow. They're glowing a little bit now. I got some black lights in the corner that are on. Let's see. There you go. And then a glow in the dark and glow under a black light. And then this has got a subtle, let me get it charged up here. See, that's real bright with the right light. This has got a subtle glow to it too. Just gotta charge up with a UV light real good. Uh-oh, hold on, let me turn the black lights out too. Got a little bit of glow in it. It's a subtle, I didn't get as much powder in that one. There we go. Well, I got that grumpy disposition because all the damn opioids and stuff I was on fighting my chronic pain and my back issues. You know, once I got away from all the damn pills, you know, the chronic pain's still there. Yeah, I'm still grouchy and I'm still on a butthead because of it, but I've learned to manage a lot better. And I try my best not to subject everybody to my bitterness because I'm hurting. You know, it's not y'all's fault, you know, so I try to just do my art and stay happy, I guess. But yeah, I was a grouchy, crazy fool when I was on all the pills. You know, once I got away from all that, like I said, let's see. I take my two pills for my blood pressure, and I take one gabapentin, and I'm trying to get away from taking that because I really don't feel that does anything for me anymore. But it's just that, my herbal and my CBD. But I'm gonna take and cut that off, and then that I did not get small enough. I thought I was gonna take it down some, but I'm gonna have to cut that with my Florida got their head up their ass. I can't play with my green thumb right now. Yeah, Florida will not take. They're afraid to. They think they'll lose money. You know, and I think it's crazy as all get out of. I don't think Florida would lose any damn money. I think the dummies would gain a whole lot of money. But trust me, I'm waiting for the day they say go ahead. There's some one-hitters I did. Your old school, traditional, like ball bat style one-hitters. This is a one out of brass with oak. That's just the regular aluminum with spalted maple. This was cypress. That was a piece of cypress right there, in brass. Then a piece of cedar in the black anodized aluminum. I like those. Those turned out pretty cool. Little purple heart. This is a little easy eject. I like this. You pack your bowl when you're done. You just push the plunger and it knocks the ash out for you. I like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there. That's another one hitter. This one glows too pretty good. Ooh, I like it. Ooh. And we made the pipe, your old school smoke shop pipe style deal. We spun that and burned that on there. It glows.
And then we did the one hitter to match it. That's pretty cool. That's my thing. I like to do woodwork, and I love to do my 420 stuff, you know, but I do other woodwork stuff too. It's not just 420, but 90% of it is.
These chisel sharp, carving true from one. Epoxy roach clips hold the vibe like they should. Medication roll, tension starts to unfurl. Aliens red-eyed orbit around the world.
Normally I cut that off with the bandsaw, but I got that aggressive blade on there right now, and I don't like cutting my fine stuff with that aggressive blade.
Shavings find the light. Crafted head steady like a beat that don't quit. Laid back ambition, each piece a perfect fit. Tools vibrate knowledge while the sawdust fell. Trippy art telling stories, no need to yell. One piece therapy in every groove, every ride. Carving soothes the soul, keeps the pain outside. Staying strong, working through the fight. In the shavings,
Get into your email.
got the sight.
Scotty, if you want to do some sticker trades, or hell, I'd say I would love to have one of my stickers in one of your grow boxes. How about that?
No machine can. Breath of life in the details, steady pace.
Where are they at?
Click like, subscribe,
Oh, yeah.
tap into the craft. Every snack's a lesson, every cut a laugh. This
Thought I had one laying right here.
ain't just a shop, it's a sanctum for the broken where the grind don't stop. Click like, subscribe, tap into the craft. Every snack's a lesson, every cut a laugh.
There we go. Grumpy wouldn't mind hanging out watching them babies grow. All right, Robin, you have an awesome day. Thank you for coming through and hanging out with me this morning.
Crafted hand steady like a beat that don't quit. Laid back ambition, each piece a perfect fit. Tools vibrate knowledge while the sawdust fell. Trippy artwork telling stories, no need to yell. Grumpy's therapy in every groove, every ride. Carving soothes the soul, keeps the pain outside. Stay strong, working through the fight. In the shavings, find the light. Find the light.
That's as much knife work as y'all gonna see me do.
Aliens
I do not trust myself with carbon knives.
imagination is a spark burning all night. Soul in the carvings, no machine can replace. Breath of life in the details, steady pace.
I can use them, I can do them, just can't feel what I'm doing half the time doing it. So with that being said, I'm going to end up cutting the tip of my finger, or worse.
Red eye tripping through the night.
We did that with a knife. That was sketchy. There was a few times I thought he was gonna have a red beard or a red hat. So that's as far as we got with him.
Soul in each groove, each line. Pain no longer whispers, it's left far behind. Laid back creations where the energy flows. Every cut, every carved story it shows.
But this right here is about as much as I do with it anymore. It's just thin them down when I don't spin it thin enough.
Epoxy dreams under starry lights. Inhale the art, exhale the stress. Grumps in the shop, always feeling blessed. From rough to smooth, chisels never lie. Epoxy roach clips, vibes up to the sky. Roll tight, aliens in red-eye flight. Stars dripping down, bathing us in night. Grumpy's therapy, the wood whispers back. Peace in the grain, the world fades to black. Laid back creations where the energy flows. Every cut, every carve, a story it shows.
Robert, hello, welcome. I hope you like and subscribe and enjoy the content.
Epoxy dreams under starry light.
We spun this earlier on the lathe. We're fixing to tie the clip onto it now and get ready to do it up. I just don't want to put the super glue into it just yet with it being wet. The wood's a little wet from me doing the wet sanding on there. That part wasn't sealed. It was when I first started, but once I lathed into it, that part of it was gone.
Epoxy dreams under starry lights.
Uh-oh. This is a crucial part of the process. This is my pigtail puller. Thank you, Matthew. I will never forget that suggestion there, sir. Because that was a struggle. I was fighting that thread so bad right there at the end before you said something about that braided. I was seriously starting to get into my head and get discouraged whenever I was tying my clips. All right, let me see here. Where are we at? I want to make sure I stay in camera there for everything. All right, I take my tool and I kind of just stretch out that clip the best I can. Use the roundness of the tool there to kind of round out my edge. It don't get it round, but to me, I pretend it does, I guess. Uh-oh, throw it down. See, that's my problem. I got neck issues, back issues, but my neck issues mess with the feeling in my hands sometimes. I can use them, I just can't tell how tight I'm holding stuff half the time. And then I take and try to line up with my tool and these little bitty tabs. I try to press them into the wood. You don't want to just squeeze away, which is difficult. So I have to go on sight. I got my I can see glasses on and I watch how far I start to press in there. Plus I'm trying to gauge how much I'm squeezing, but like I said, that's hard these days. And so I got to be real careful right here because that's the integrity of your clip. If you squeeze too hard and jump off of those metals and pinch that wood and split it, it's so thin when you go to grab it, it's going to break. You know, so you got to be careful on this part. All right.
Shaving fall, wood dust in the air. Lace spin.
I pull about, I don't know, close to 6 foot of thread off my spool right here and pull it out back behind me. I always have a little extra. I'd rather have a little extra. I don't wrap with it on the spool. I know some people say, hey, just wrap with it on the spool. I can't. For me, my hands, my brain, I can't process and make it work that way. So I do what works for me, right? But this right here, the clip ain't gonna go nowhere.
LaidBak vibes, each piece unique. In the workshop, groove with souls they speak. Smoking medication, mind gets free. Tool to the timber, purely therapy. Wood whispering, stories it tells. crafting my piece, no need for spells. Gritty life lessons, all in a car. Smooth and rough edges, that's how I start. Pain from the body, escape goes fast. In the swirl of dust, I found my past. Spirit visions etched deep and true. Cedar dreams or a pine wood view. Smoke curls high, mind's medication. In my little corner, found salvation. Gritty life lessons.
Ooh, I hate them gritty life lessons, man. But I guess that makes us who we are.
That's how I start. Pain from the body, escape goes fast. In the swirl of dust, I found my past. Spirit visions etched deep and true. Cedar dreams or a pine wood view. Smoke curls high, mind's medication. In my little corner.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Roy. How you doing today? Ooh. That's one thing, my hand, I grabbed that so tight. Gets my thumbs to cramping. No pain, no gain. Got sloppy right there. Load that back up. Yeah. Give us room to crimp the whole. Oh, the puller.
He's got secrets we'll never know. Carving wood to ease his mind. Truth he's hiding hard to find.
Don't let off your black thread. You got to keep constant pressure with that. You let that loose, you're gonna unspin like a spring to a degree.
Under starlight, whispers hum. Alien smile, the carvings come. Laid back dreams in cedar's grain. Grumpy's carving through the strain. Axes dance, he'll tell no lie. Hiding past in walnut skies. Each new figure speaks his pain. Still, he'll carve through sun and rain.
That might be a YouTube glitch, I don't know. Oh yeah, on the counter, on the people viewing, on my phone, that's all I see is it showing one person in chat. It's been like that for me all morning. Alright, no telling with YouTube.
Grumpy laughs, the night unfolds. Wood in hand, a story told.
Alright, I've still kept pressure on here. I haven't let go of that, but now I got it wrapped up, pulling tight. And that's another thing why I'm stuck using this thread that's a little thicker than I like, because the thinner thread would have snapped already. Because I can't tell how hard I'm pulling at this point because my hands are so tired from holding and wrapping. And so I was snapping this constantly and I was like, ugh. So yeah, I had to step up thickness there too. Where is my my pencil? Oh, let's see my pencil.
Epoxy drip like tears from the moon's face, carving out demons, every line leaves.
Now I pulled it in so I can let it go. But I wrapped it so tight I had to choke up on it to pull it. Now on this part right here, when you go to cut your thread, you gotta cut your thread shorter than what that wrap is. Because if you cut it longer, when you pull it through, you're gonna have a tail sticking out. And then you have to try to burn that tail off to hide it, and then you're gonna burn your thread. So yeah, cut it shorter. And then that's almost 6 foot of thread wrapped around right there. Because that's all we had left extra. And then I'm choking up on it again so I can pull it through. That ain't going nowhere. And then that's done, but I will go back and super glue it. I'm gonna let it dry out some more. I'm gonna let this wooden all dry out just a little bit more before I put any glue on there though. But I'm gonna soak just the threads and super glue real good and let that soak in and absorb in there good. That way when people are sitting here, you know, doing their thing, if they get the lighter too close down there, they're not gonna burn and pop them threads as easy. But I gotta cut that off, and then I'll sand that and polish it to where it's flush and it'll stand up. Let's see. This thing ought to have a better charge now. Yeah, I can just see the insert trying to peekaboo through right there. Oh, my puppies is up. I gotta let them outside. Well, can't show you the glow now. She done turned the light on out here. There's some of it. Hey there, big girl. Alright, y'all, hold on. I gotta let the dogs outside. It's that time. Alright, man. Have a good day, man. Thank you for coming through. Alright. Let me put these pups outside real quick. Oh, gracious. Come on. Come on. I'm coming. Come on. Oh, goodness. Come on, let's go. Go be a good girl. See, the audio don't do bad whenever the dust collector and stuff's not on. It's like when it's trying to do the noise cancellation, it almost wants to cancel me out. And then with the tool sound, so I think that's where it's all getting glitchy. I'm gonna step up my mic for sure. I want to get the headset like Mr. Roy's headset. That joker's awesome. You don't hear none of his tools or nothing, and you can hear him just clear. Go be good girl. Go be good girl. Go be good girl. There's so many smells out there, Daddy. Grandkids stayed the night last night, and then the neighbor kids came over and was playing with them not last night, the night before. And the neighbor kids came over playing with them, and so she's got all them smells out in the yard. She's just smelling away. No, I'm not sure how many people I got watching on there. I don't, like I said, it's all crazy on me right now. Hey, it's showing like five watching at the moment. But on my phone shows just 1. I think I got the grandpa this morning, I'm not sure.
Grumpy got that Dremel, it's a therapy session. Wood grain, slinging stories, no need for confession. Splinters fly, anxieties kiss the breeze, chronic pain face.
She's up there dropping the kids off at school right now, so if I do have her, I'll get her here any minute. And I'll have to shut down once I get her crazy butt here. That's what I forgot to do, was message her and ask her this morning. Oh, that was the wrong person to message. Yep, I got her showing up. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to shut down. I need to go feed my dogs and all before she gets here. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I will be getting at it again in the morning for sure. So keep them notifications on, y'all. Everybody, have an awesome day. Stay awesome. Stay laid back. Thank you so much for watching my craziness. God bless everybody. Y'all have an awesome day.
Sharp edges soften in the solace we find.